Hello and welcome to our Getting Started series with ServiceWorks. In this module, we're going to be covering the Customer Management module. So we will click on Not Started to get started. Here is where you can add some customers. If you're just starting, you may have a lot of customers that you need to import. You can do that through the regular section. Go to Customer, Customers, and then do Import. If you need a sample of the template to import a mass amount of customers, you can click here and it will download the Excel sheet. You can make sure the columns are matched up that you need to have the information in. When you save it, be sure and save it as a .csv file. Those tend to upload more smoothly into ServiceWorks, and you can do that here. Back on our configuration, if you're just adding some customers to kind of get started, get a feel for ServiceWorks, it's simple as click the Add New button. We will add in, let's say, the Easter Bunny, because we're going to go clean his nest before Easter for the big party. And put a phone number in for him. Oops. Helps if I type correctly. You can also add a note for your customers and hit save. And they've been added. And again, if you want to see your complete customer list, you can click here. And this basically is just, it takes you to the same screen. If I'm in my job, it's going to take you to this same screen. And we'll hit the back button on here to get back to our Getting Started page. Go back in. All right, custom field. In the custom review area, let's pull up our Easter Bunny here. In this section here, it's not showing up, and I'll come back to the screen so I can show you what it looks like. We're going to add some custom fields to this area. There might be some information you want to gather on your customer that you want to stay with their record. So let's add a new field. And let's call it gate code. Maybe your technician needs to know the code so they can get into the gated community, and we'll make it a text box and we'll hit save. Let's add another one. Maybe, are there pets on the grounds? And we can make that a checkbox, and we'll put yes or no. So those are simple. And we'll do save. Okay, so let's go back to our add edit customer. If I do, let's close this screen. Let's go back into the Easter Bunny. Okay, now you can see that an additional information section has been added. Here is the gate code, so I can put in 6589 for my code. Is there pets on the ground? Yes. Simple as that. And you can add as many fields as you need to, or for whatever information that you need to gather. All right, so our next section is our payment receipt. I'm going to drag this down just a little bit. So when your technician is out in the field and the job is complete, there's also a tab at the top of the mobile app that says payment. If he clicks that, that is going to allow him to receive payment, whether it's cash, check, or credit card. The credit card would go through one of our processing. We use Stripe, Sphere, Authorize.net, and Square. Unfortunately, Square does not let us use their slider, so the Square mobile part of the application does not work. They would have to call you and type in the numbers from the website. Sphere, Stripe, and Authorize.net Also, no sliding capabilities yet, but your technician can enter the card numbers for those processors out in the field and process the payment right away. Now, you don't have to use our payment processing. You can use whatever it is that you desire to use. However, those are the only ones that will automatically update your invoices in ServiceWorks for you. So anyway, sorry, on a tangent there. When they do take payment and the payment has gone through, your customer will automatically be emailed this print receipt. And again, this is modifiable, so you can have your company logo. Here's your company name and address. Again, anything in brackets is going to pull from the job, and there's the payment information. You can collect signatures, anything that you need to do. Again, here's the legend. If you decide you want to add any of this information to your receipt, you can do that by copying the bracket from bracket to bracket and inserting here. So let's say if I wanted to put in, I'm just going to pick this one. Doesn't really make really much sense on here, but for my example, you could do that. It's going to just probably print US on their invoice. So when you do add something, and I probably should have brought this up in the other ones, I would, or you need to put in a text modifier. So underneath country, it's going to say US, just something that you have to manually enter so they'll know what that information is that's being displayed to them. Let me take that out. So we'll hit cancel. And that pretty much covers your customer management. And as you can see, as you go through each one, it marks those as completed. The scheduling and dispatch, as you saw in a previous video, is very modifiable, so it takes a little bit more to mark that as completed. But once you touch everything, it will be marked as completed. All right, that will cover our customer management module, and we'll get ready to move on to jobs and estimations in the next video. Thank you for watching.